to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tiffany and I just recently got accepted into nursing school, and I started this channel as a way to share my journey with you guys. So if you're interested and you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe down below, and that way you can get notified when I release new content. Thank you for clicking in, and I hope you enjoy it. So today I want to share with you guys some ways that you can organize your computer for the upcoming semester. So I know that every state and every school is going to be a little bit different with planning out the semester when it comes to the coronavirus. So my school is actually taking all of our lecture-based classes for my nursing program and putting them online. I am very grateful that I'm still going to be able to participate in my clinicals and my skills lab in person, but I am pretty nervous about the online class. Online classes have never been a strong point for me, so I do have to really focus on staying organized, and so that is why I'm actually creating this video, because I already went through my computer and completely decluttered and organized it, so I figured this would be a perfect time to record a video and share it with you. So we'll go ahead and hop right into the tips that I have for you guys. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you go through and even organize and customize your computer is to clean out and declutter all of the files that you no longer use. So go through your downloads, your desktop, just anywhere you might have files just laying around, get rid of them, delete them. After you do that, go to your trash bin and then get rid of them there. That way you free up some space on your laptop. And then after you do that, you want to create folders to put all of those files in. You pretty much want every file in a folder if you can make it possible, just because it's a way to keep you more organized when you need to go find that file. So obviously everyone's going to have different folders based on what they have going on in their life, based on, you know, their preference of laying out their folders. I just went in and reorganized my laptop this week, so I can put in a screen recording and show you guys kind of a sample of my folders. So I'm just going to show you guys really quick how I set up my files. So all of my documents do have their own file folders. So a week ago, my documents folder did not look like this. I had tons and tons of files just hanging out, floating around. So I did go ahead and move them all to their folders or create new folders if I needed to. And then on my desktop, I have just 2 folders because these are the ones that I visit the most. So obviously I have my one for nursing school and then my YouTube channel one as well. And then I do want to show you how my downloads are empty, just to show you guys how nice it is to have all of your files just put in a folder and nothing's floating around. So now that I've taken you guys through the file folders in my computer, I want to take you guys along with me as I set up my first semester of nursing school folder. So my plan with this is to have a folder for each class, and then within those classes I'm going to have more folders that kind of organize everything into categories. So bear with me, I'm going to try to go through it as quick as I can with you guys. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys along with me as I go ahead and create my nursing school folder for the first semester. So I'm just going to right click here, press create new folder, and label it semester 1. Alright, and then now within my first semester, I'm going to go through and add a folder for every class that I'm in. Alright, so now that I have a folder set up for every class, I'm just going to take you guys through the first one here and show you how I'm going to set it up. The first folder I'm going to create, I'm going to use a star here, that way it pops up at the top, is going to be for important documents, my syllabus, things like that. The next folder is going to be for any papers or projects that I may have throughout the semester. Alright, and then next, I'm going to create a folder for the first week, and obviously I'll do this as the weeks go on, and then I'm going to include the topic here as well. I don't have mine, so I'll just put that there just to give you guys a general idea. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to do is go into each week and create some more folders. So the first folder I'm going to create is going to be labeled for PowerPoints, and I am numbering them, that way they just pop up in the order that I would like them. Next one is going to be for any assigned readings that I may have. Next folder is going to be for my lecture notes. Next we're going to have a folder for assignments. And the final folder that I'm going to have is going to be for any additional resources or handouts that I may be giving during class. I really hope you guys find this folder setup helpful and that you can use it in your own kind of way, even if you want to tweak it to your liking. If you have any other suggestions on how else you would set up your folder, leave a comment down below. So I do like to customize the file folders that I put on my desktop. I just think it looks more appealing. So I'll go ahead and show you guys a quick tutorial on how I do that. Alright guys, I'm going to show you really quickly how I customize the file folders on my desktop. So I'm going to use this sample folder here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your browser and search for a PNG file image. The reason you want to do this is so that you have a transparent background, that way it looks nice and clean on your desktop. So you're going to find the image that you want. Right click, let's save it to our computer, just like so. Can get rid of that. Alright, so now we're going to open up the image you just downloaded to your computer. Press Command A to select the entire image, Command C to copy it. We can get rid of that. Now go to the folder that you want to customize, right click it, press on and get info, then make sure this file folder here is highlighted, and you're going to press Command V to paste it, and you have your customized file folder that looks super cute on your desktop. So if you like the way the custom folders look, give it a try. I love it. Super simple, doesn't take a ton of time to do, and looks super cute. So along with setting up your folders, I highly recommend you guys set these folders up on a cloud. So whether that be iCloud, Google Drive, it's nice to just be able to access it whenever you can. For me, I can just pull up my phone. All my files are on my phone. Love it. After you go through and delete all your files, organize them into folders, then I recommend you open up your email account or accounts and go through your inbox, either read or delete all of those unread messages. When you do this, you're going to be less likely to miss out on those important emails that you might be getting. And also unsubscribe from any of the emails that you're getting on a daily or every 2 days basis, because it's just really going to fill up and clutter up your inbox really quickly. So another tip that I have for you guys is to go through any of your bookmarked or reading pages that you have saved and delete any of the ones that you no longer use. And then just like we did for the files on the computer, you can go through and create folders for your bookmarks. That way it's easier to find things. So I know when I start nursing school, I think one super convenient thing for bookmarks will be with my NCLEX books that I've started buying. They have all the access codes in the front that give you extra practice questions. So I plan to bookmark all those websites into a folder. That way it's super easy to access. I have all my extra practice questions and I'm not missing out on anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to quickly show you how I have gone through and set up my bookmarks for the first semester. So I'll open them up just by clicking here. So I did go ahead and go through and delete all of the old ones that I had in here. I didn't need any of them, and just created some new folders. So I obviously have my one for nursing school here that I'm just going to keep general websites that I will probably refer to throughout my whole nursing journey. I've also got my YouTube channel, the NCLEX resources that I just mentioned to you guys, and then the semester one, I set it up in a very similar way as my other folders. So this way, if I find a specific resource or even a YouTube video that I think is going to be really helpful for this class, then I can save it. That way I never lose it. So I definitely recommend you guys doing this. That way you can stay as organized as possible, and then you'll always have those websites to refer back to if you need them. So that's all that I have for you guys today, but make sure to stay tuned. I am going to make somewhat of a follow-up video to this, and it's going to go into customizing your MacBook. I'm in the process of customizing right now, figuring out exactly what I want before I start school. So once I get that done, I'll make a video. I'll share some things with you guys that'll help you be more organized and on top of things while you're in school, but also some ways to just make your laptop more aesthetically pleasing, because for me especially, I love when my laptop just looks cute. So if that's something you guys are interested in, make sure you stay tuned for that. I've really been enjoying making these videos here on YouTube, and I'm super excited to create more content for you guys. Also, if you have any suggestions, comment down below. I will definitely take them into consideration. After all, I did make this channel to inspire and help out other students. So I definitely want to tailor the content around you guys. So if you have any suggestions, leave them below. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and see you soon.